Say goodbye to shoulder pain with these 3 simple exercises.
And they only take 10 minutes per day. All right, so you have shoulder pain here. One of the probable causes is that the shoulder blade, here we have the shoulder blade or the scapula, is dropped down. Now it's not dropped down 3 inches, but it's dropped down, and that puts stress through the muscles, through the head, as well as to the spine and lower neck. In addition, when that shoulder blade is dropped down, it actually throws off the mechanics of the shoulder joint. So when you lift up your arm, we get that impingement pain that actually occurs deep in the shoulder glenohumeral joint. In other words, the shoulder joint.
So we're going to show you these 3 exercises. You can do them 2 times a day and do 10 repetitions of each to help get your shoulder blade back in place.
And in addition, a critical thing is how your posture is while seated, probably at your workstation. Few things that are going to maintain the shoulder problem from coming back. So it's very simple overall. What do you say, Mike?
Continue on.
There you go. Say no more. Let's go to work.
Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is actually a stretch. So what you're going to do is bring your arm up here, you're going to push into the top of the doorway, and then you're going to lean into it, try to get that shoulder blade to go back up in place. And you can hold this for 10 seconds or so, and then come out and try to do that 3 to 4 times.
I'm here yet. So let's go this way. I just want to explain why this works. So here we've got his shoulder blade, and he's going to actually drop his weight down. Can you do that? And this is going to pull the shoulder blade up, stretching these muscles here, allowing that shoulder blade to get up where it needs to be so we don't have that impingement and those other irritants going on causing that shoulder pain. How do you feel, Mike?
I feel good. Now we're going to show you another option if you can't lift your shoulder this high.
Or if you can't, if you got a really tall door.
Or if you're short.
Yeah.
Okay, an alternative, if you can't reach up to a doorway or your shoulder pain is limiting you, go as high as you can on a stick, mop handle, broom handle, whatever. You can be sitting or standing for this, and then try to lean into it. It's the same exact concept. Take it away, Brad.
Yes. So I'm using, mop. Usually this is a little short, so if I do it seated, it's too short. So you can put it up on the table or the cupboard, up like this as far as you can, and I'm going to drop down. And that's stretching these muscles, allowing that shoulder blade to get up where it belongs. Again, the same time, 5 to 10 seconds, 3 to 4 repetitions, and do it, 4 or 5 times a day.
Okay, the next exercise is another stretch for the shoulder blade as well. You're going to start in a quadruped or on all fours position. For me personally, I have to bring my knees out wider and bring my feet together just because of the way my hips are shaped. You might not have to, but it makes it easier for me. So push your palms into the mat the entire time and bring your butt towards your feet. So it's also known as a prayer stretch in yoga, but I'm pushing down through my hands this whole time, and then I come back up.
Do that again, Mike. Look at that shoulder blade is coming up to where we want it, same as the other stretches we just did. And if you want to emphasize more stretch on this one, can you show them that option, Mike?
What's this option?
You're going to bring this hand over to here.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
He's pretending to be one of those patients, you just kind of work
Yes,
with.
I'm pretending.
Now, I do want to emphasize, you do not do this on a table or on your bed. You could do it on your bed, but on the floor, carpeted floor is ideal. If you have a chair and you're working at a desk, you can do it seated. Doesn't work quite as well, but it works better, especially if you have a chair that rolls. Both hands out on the desk or the cupboard and stretch out. You can walk forward with your hands, get that stretch. And if I'm going to emphasize that right side, I'm going to reach over here just like Mike did and stretch it over there. Same time for the stretch, same repetitions we mentioned. Let's go on to the next one, Mike. All right, this next exercise is, that camera is very easy. We're going to use, it's called the wall slides. Now, Mike is in the position you'll want to be. Now, take note, Mike is not putting his weight into the wall. His hands are just there touching it, using them for a guide. He's going to bring up his hands, sliding. Now, when his shoulders get at this point, when the humerus is 90 degrees or parallel to the floor, then he's going to actually think about elevating those shoulder blades, and you can see I'm going to help him push it up, and you're going to feel that, and then come back down. But again, the wall is just a guide. They're gently sliding, and then you come back down. Do it again, Mike. Up. Now get the shoulder blades to lift and elevate. Oh, right there. Did you see that? This is exciting as a therapist. So You're going to continue to do this about 5 repetitions, and as you get used to it, you can do more. Mike, are you having fun?
I really feel this in my shoulder blades. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. And now this is the kind of thing I've seen Rick do, and taking care of not only shoulder pain but headaches and neck pain. It's quite a deal. So walls come in handy for more than just putting pictures on. All right, now we're going to go into the part I mentioned earlier where we need to adjust your posture while sitting at the workplace, assuming you're at a desk on a computer. So here Mike is, wake up, we got work to do. So pretend you're at your workstation, hands on the computer, and we've got weight going down here of those massive arms. Woo! And anyways, that is actually causing part of the problem. So if you don't have a computer desk that the arms elevate, those are kind of expensive. You simply take some pillows, fold them like this, and tuck it in there so they stay. And then you feel the weight of your arms being supported, relaxing those muscles up here.
Yes, this feels very slouched, and you can probably see the difference here.
Excellent point. So again, you can just tuck it in like that if that works. That may not be high enough. If it's not, then you do the double fold. Stick it down in there. That's the only thing. It's a little challenging to do this, but once you get this and you feel the success of the relaxation and the pain-free posture, you'll want to do it. And whatever, Bob, what did Bob do? He took something, he duct taped on some pillows or some cushions. Pete's Choice, that's right. Yeah, we're all at the end of the video. We can play a little bit. So he just took one of these Pete's Choice, and if you have some foam, from tear your furniture apart, cut it off like that, and put it on there. Yep, duct tape it on. I'm getting it like Gorilla Tape, though, Bob. So anyways, be creative. It makes a difference.
We should mention that all this is recommended by Rick Olderman. So if you want to check out his program about shoulder pain, you can look below.
And remember the 3 B's.
Be healthy.
Be happy.
And be helpful. And we remember
What about the other one? Be careful.
There's
actually 4.
That's not a H.
It's a B.
Oh, B.
Yeah.
Be gone.